Okay, hello, good evening, guys. It's Grand Union Canal in Wembley, London. And here we are with this gentleman. His name is Lee.
Hello.
Hi, Lee, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
And see, Lee actually spends his life most of the time in this boat. So, what happens? How does he go through all his daily life? And what does he do to make his money? And what are the excitements of living in a boat? So, let us ask him. So, how's everything?
Very well, thank you.
All right, Lee.
Yeah.
So,
Go on. Have you got some questions?
yes, the question is, so how do you travel in this boat?
So the boat's got a diesel engine at the back that powers the propeller. So it works in the same way as a speedboat, but a lot slower. That's basically the idea.
Okay, it's slower than a normal speedboat.
Oh, much slower. At max speed, it's probably similar to a brisk walk or a jog.
Just like a jogging.
Yeah, at maximum speed, yeah, it's quite slow.
So you own this boat?
No, my girlfriend owns it actually, who's inside.
So she's inside. She owns.
She owns the boat, yes.
All right. So she or you people live every day on this boat?
Every day. This is where we live.
All right. So where are you coming from?
We've come from central London today, around Hackney, Islington area, and we've travelled all the way here on our way to basically out of London to like the south of England.
South of England.
Yeah.
And you will be heading tomorrow from here to?
Well, we'll see. We'll see how far we go. So we kind of just keep going all day
And-
until we feel like we've had enough, and then park up somewhere.
Okay, so do you pay parking charges here?
No, not here at the moment. Usually at home, around Hackney and Islington, you pay a small fee, but we move position every 3 weeks or so. So we can stay in one place for about 3 weeks, and then we move to, a couple of 100 meters down, and then we can park up again.
Okay, so after 3 weeks you have to pay the charges.
Yeah, it's more expensive if you stay longer than that, basically.
All right.
Yeah.
So what do you do for living?
I'm a police officer
You're a police officer. So where are you a police officer?
in central London.
I see. Interesting. So you are actually part of London Metropolitan Police.
That is correct, yes.
All right. So tomorrow you'll be going to your job.
No, we're on holiday at the moment. I'm off for 2 weeks.
So your girlfriend then stays in the boat.
Yes.
So do you like it here, living here in the boat?
Yes, I enjoy it a lot. It's good fun. I find it to be very freeing. You're less tied down to kind of material objects in my experience. There's a level of satisfaction to things because, I mean, the boat is convenient, but you have to, you're not connected to the mains water supply, so you've got to fill up your own water periodically. You have to use the engine and solar power for electricity. So there is a little bit more challenge to daily life, but I find that makes it more rewarding, if that makes sense.
So it's more challenging but more rewarding.
Yes, I would say that.
So you get your drinking water from somewhere else.
Yeah, so all the way along the canals, there's water points that you can fill up on. So inside the boat, underneath the hull, there's a big water tank, a couple of 100 litres probably, that holds our fresh water, and we use that. And then once that runs out, we have to go and refill it again.
So do you pay for that?
No.
You don't pay for that. It's free.
Yeah.
And you get diesel, which is
Yes.
approximately 1.5 per liter, right?
Well, we don't pay the same prices that you would for your diesel car. So in England, there's something called red diesel. That's diesel with a particular dye additive added to it, and that diesel is not taxed. So it's a lot cheaper, but you can't. It's illegal for people to use that in their vehicles. That's for agricultural equipment or boats or something similar.
So that diesel, how much is the price of that diesel?
I'm not sure per litre off the top of my head, but it's significantly cheaper than it would be at a petrol pump.
And that diesel can be used in the cars too.
It can be, but it's illegal to do so.
It can be, but it's illegal.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, very nice.
It's the exact same liquid. It's just dyed red.
It's can you please repeat?
It has a added color additive to make it red. So if you were to, it's the exact same. So you could use it in your car. But if the police were to see you with red diesel in your normal vehicle, that would be illegal.
So the color is added to it
Yes.
in order to make it more prominent.
Yes, so then it can only be used in agricultural vehicles or boats or something similar.
Okay, and so your girlfriend, she stays here all the time.
Yes.
So doesn't she work?
She does work as well?
So if she keeps on traveling, she works in London.
Yes.
So that means your boat, you don't travel all over the UK while.
No, we stay in central London. Because the canals are all linked, so you can just kind of rotate around the same canal system.
And someone was telling me that you could, if you want, if you could travel all England in this.
More or less. Obviously, before the days of trains and steam engines, that was the way that goods would be transported around England on canal systems. So most major cities are connected by canal systems.
Okay, so you cook here in the boat, right?
Yes.
All right.
So we've got a gas cooker in there, same as what you'd have at home. Fridge, freezer, all of that.
Don't mosquitoes bite you? Do they hurt you?
Sometimes, depends. No more so than it would be in your garden, if that makes sense. I wouldn't say you get bitten more just because you're on the boat.
Okay. Anything else that you find it interesting here in boat life?
Well, I find it all very interesting, but it's hard to explain.
Okay.
It's not for everybody. You know, a lot of people look at it and wonder how you'd live in a small area, a small space like that. But for me, I really enjoy it. So.
Yes, there must be some interesting part living on a boat compared to a normal life.
Yeah, it's very freeing. You don't, you know, you're free to move. You're always in the fresh air. You know, I find it quite liberating in that sense.
Do you swim in these canals?
No, the London canal systems are quite polluted. So it's not really healthy to swim in there.
One more thing. It's very interesting about the sewage. Where does the sewage go?
Well, not all of it, but some of it ends up in the canals. So,
some of it ends up in the canal.
Yeah, it does.
All right. So there are no regulations because here in the UK we have stringent environmental laws.
Do you mean sewage from where from? From the boat.
Yes, from the boat.
Or ourselves. No, that's collected by a third-party company. They come and collect it from us.
Okay, that's what I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
The sewage from the boat you cannot dump in the
No.
Okay, so it must be very relaxing and for you to get off from your police duties.
Yeah, and then we come back here and it's quiet and it's.
So do you take your family, like your parents or your siblings, on boat ride?
Occasionally, not too regularly. My family live elsewhere in England, so they don't come into London very often.
Okay, how far you have travelled in this boat? I mean, far in the sense away from London.
Not very far. That's what we're doing on this holiday. We're going to take it up and away out of London, heading north, but we'll stay in the south of England.
Okay, like how many miles away?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Which bigger city will be there?
I don't think we're not really going to try and go to any big cities. We're just going to kind of keep on going into the countryside.
2-3 hours away?
Yeah, I mean we've travelled for probably 6 hours today, and we'll probably keep doing that every day for probably the next week or so. So however far we get, we haven't really got a destination in mind. It's just the fun of the journey, I suppose.
Great. We are so grateful to you that you have given and shared your time, and because I was trying to get the interview from one of the boat owners, and you said this canal is like 6 feet deep.
Roughly, I'd say around that. Yeah.
All right, and so in order to become a police officer in London Metropolitan Police, what one needs to know?
Well, I'll leave commentary on that.
Okay, it's official, all right.
Well, it's not, but I don't want to get into that side of things.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, great, nice talking with you. And yes, last thing that you were saying us that your name, Lee, at first I thought it's a Chinese name, but you said it's a Roman name, right?
Roman name, that's right.
And it-
L-E-I-G-H.
L-I-G-H.
Yes, rather than L-E-E.
And it means
Like an area of land.
area of land.
Yeah. So you'll see different places in England called something Lee. It just
All
kind of
right,
means-
like London Lay means area of London, for
Yeah,
example.
sort of, yeah, exactly.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
May God bless you and sweet mama kiss you.
Thank you very much.
And I'm going to share the link, and please subscribe my channel.
Okay, great.
I have already, a couple of months back, I took one interview from one of the police officer, and he gave like 20 seconds intro about the Westminster, I guess, while I was visiting Buckingham Palace and the central London area. Thank you very much, Lee.
You're very welcome.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.